Hi friends, how are you? Welcome back to my channel Technical Eye. Today I am going to discuss about the topic how to enable or disable fast startup in Windows 11. There are multiple ways to enable or disable fast startup. The first method, you can enable or disable fast startup manually. The second method, you can enable or disable fast startup using local group policy editor. The third method, you can enable or disable fast startup using command prompt. Actually, what is fast startup? Fast startup is a power saving feature that reduces boot time by combining elements of traditional shutdown with hibernation. Before explaining fast startup, first let me discuss about hibernation. When hibernation is enabled, the system saves entire session currently stored in memory to hard drive and then power off the device. When you power on device again, Windows 11 restores that session, allow you to resume work quickly. So fast startup uses similar concept but with one important difference. Instead of saving full user session, Windows 11 sign out all user accounts and then saves only system kernel and load drives into hard drive. During next startup, the operating system reload the system state rather than initializing everything from scratch. Now we will see how to enable or disable fast startup. The first method is open control panel. Open control panel. Tap on system and security. Tap on power options. Tap on choose what the power buttons do. Here you can observe the options are grayed out actually. So tap on change settings that are currently unavailable. And here you can also observe by default the fast startup is enabled. To disable this fast startup, just uncheck this box. Uncheck this box, turn on fast startup. Tap on save changes. In case if you want to enable again, just follow the same steps. Choose what the power buttons do. Tap on change settings that are currently unavailable. Check the box, turn on fast startup. Tap on save changes. So this is the one way to enable or disable fast startup in control panel. The second method is you can enable or disable fast startup using the local group policy editor. So how to open local group policy editor? So just open run dialog box. Open run dialog box and type this command gpedit.msc. Otherwise, you can open the local group policy editor from the start also, from the search also. Type edit group policy. Tap on edit group policy. So after you tap on edit group policy, it will open the local group policy editor. From here also, you can open the local group policy editor. So after you type the command gpedit.msc, tap on OK. Navigate to computer configuration. Navigate to administrative templates. Navigate to system. Navigate to shutdown. Double click on the requiries of fast startup. So from here also you can enable the fast startup. Check this box enable to enable the fast startup using the local group policy editor. Check this box enabled. Tap on apply. Tap on OK. Close this window. Open control panel. Tap on System and Security. Tap on Power Options. Tap on Choose what the power buttons do. Tap on Change settings that are currently unavailable. Here you can notice one thing. So after you enable the fast startup using the local group policy editor, so you cannot enable or disable fast startup in the control panel. Why? Because so here you can also observe actually one notification. Some settings are managed by your system administrator. Some settings are managed by your system administrator. So that is because of you enable the fast startup, the local group policy editor. So after you enable the fast startup in the local group policy editor, you cannot make changes. I mean, you cannot enable or disable directly in the control panel. Because here you can observe, will notify you some settings are managed by system admin. So if you want to enable or disable in the control panel, just again you need to disable the fast startup in the local group policy editor. So close this window, close the control panel. Again run the command gpedit.msc. Tap on OK. Navigate to computer configuration. Navigate to administrative templates. Navigate to system. Navigate to shutdown. Double click on require use of fast startup. Check this box disabled. Tap on apply. Tap on OK. Close this window. Now again open control panel. Follow the same steps. Follow the same steps. Tap on system and security. Tap on power options. Tap on choose what the power buttons do. Tap on change settings that are currently unavailable. Here you can observe now. So after you disable the fast startup in the local group policy editor, now you can enable or disable fast startup in the control panel. This time it is not notifies you anything about settings are managed by system admin because you disable the fast startup in the local group policy editor. So this is the second way to enable or disable fast startup using the local group policy editor. Now we will check. Now we will see how to enable or disable fast startup using the command prompt. Open the command prompt. Right click on this command prompt and tap on run as administrator. Tap on yes. Now I will show you one command to check the available sleep states. Run this command to check the available sleep states. Type this command power cfg space available sleep states and hit enter. Run this command power cfg space available sleep states and hit enter. Now here you can observe the following sleep states are available on the system: standby, hibernate, fast startup. So now I will show you how to enable or disable fast startup using the command prompt. For that you need to run one command. So to disable the fast startup, so run this command power cfg space /hibernate space off. Run this command power/cfg space /hibernate space off and hit enter. Now again run the available sleep states command. Hit enter. So after you turn off after you disable the fast startup, you can check the available sleep states now. Now only one sleep state is available, that is standby. Before there are 3 sleep states: standby, hibernate, fast startup. So after you disable the fast startup, only one sleep state is available actually, that is standby. You can check this in the control panel also. Open control panel. Tap on system security. Tap on power options. Tap on choose what the power buttons do. Tap on change settings that are currently unavailable. So after you disable the fast startup using the command prompt, the remaining options are not visible actually. You can see here actually the options are also disabled here: fast startup and hibernate. Now let me enable again the fast startup. So this time run this command power/cfg space /hibernate space on and hit enter. And again run the available sleep states command. Hit enter. So when you enable again, now you can see the available sleep states: standby, hibernate, fast startup. Again open the control panel. Follow the same steps. System and security, power options. Choose what the power buttons do. Tap on change settings that are currently unavailable. Now here you can check. After you enable, again you can see those options: turn on fast startup and hibernate also. So now you can see after you enable the fast startup, the command prompt, you can again see these options: turn on fast startup and hibernate actually. So this is the third way actually. So this is the third way actually. Using the command prompt, you can enable or disable fast startup also. In case if you want to test your system boot time when fast startup is enabled or fast startup is disabled, you can compare both states when you power on system. Generally, when fast startup is enabled, you power on system boot faster, and it will reach the login screen quickly. But when fast startup is disabled, you power on system boot time is slower, and it will take more time to reach logon screen. Will take more time to reach logon screen actually. So these are the multiple ways you can enable or disable fast startup in Windows 11. That's it guys. I hope you like this video. If you like this video, please hit like button and please click subscribe my channel. For more upcoming videos, please hit bell icon. And if you like this video, please share it with your friends and family also. Thank you guys. Thank you very much for your time.